Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Yes, now you can go ahead and tell your answers, whatever you saw through the third eye, whatever was revealed to you through the third eye. Please go ahead and share the answer in the Zoom chat or in the YouTube comments in whichever platform you manifested this power. Wherever you're connected through, please go ahead and share your answers. Please take a few minutes to quickly share your answers. We'll be moving on to the next segment. Please share your answers now, and we'll be moving on to the next. Yes, now we will be moving on to the next segment. We are going to be doing the internalization exercise for the revelations that we had from Swamiji in the previous session before the darshan. Changing the attitude and radiating love. So this is something that is really powerful. Because changing the subject or changing the object is never a solution. Changing the attitude is the actual solution that is going to work. So the first step that we are going to be doing is make a list of all the things which creates greed, which creates lust, which creates possessiveness in you, which is money, name, fame, or certification, all of this. Now please go ahead and start creating a list of all of these items. This is the step one. Let us do this for the next 5 minutes. Let's begin this internalization process and do this for the next 5 minutes. Please begin now. I'm going to be projecting the instructions on the screen. List down all of these. Pick up a paper and pen and list down all of these things. Please begin. Now, please relax. Go ahead. Complete the writing now. We are now going to be moving on to the next step. Now just sit and visualize. Meditate. Bring the respect to all objects and the person and the beings. Just bring the respect. You will see so many things are changing in your life. The lust would have become love. Possessiveness would have become respect. And passion would have become compassion. And the real love, bliss, will start overflowing in you just by attitude change. At that very point, experience the truth. Experience life. Experience the life as bliss. Experience the bliss itself. Please sit for the next 10 minutes. and practice this intensely. Just sit and visualize, meditate on this. Bring respect to everything. Please relax now. Participant is asking in the Zoom, how doing that part feels, bringing respect. Is that as an inner talk? No, mine is not just as inner talk. Inner talk is different. It is just like talking to yourself inside. But this is more deeper. This is reliving. This is experiencing what you have written. That is what this is. It is not just remembering that. It is literally experiencing what you have, written down. Yes, correct. Ras Gabriel, um, that's correct, Aya. So yes, it is bringing respect to each and every aspect of your life, feeling the respect, respecting, seeing everything in a respected prism. So you're placing yourself, whatever disrespect, anything that you have felt inside you previously, you're dropping all of those and just looking at it from that space of gratitude and respect. That is what will change the whole thing. Okay. So now let us enter into the next where we're going to be manifesting the powers. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Keep your eyes closed. Let us enter into the next round of the power manifestation for the next round. Please get ready. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. We are going to be manifesting the power of the third eye reading, the blindfold reading, where we are going to be recognizing a color with blindfolded. Please close your eyes now. Visualize Swamiji. Start chanting the Mahavakya. I'm going to be projecting the image in the next few seconds. Please keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed and intensely chant the Mahavakya. And let us start the power manifestation now. I'm going to be projecting the image now. The image is being projected now. Please begin the power manifestation and let us manifest for the next 2 minutes.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Now, please relax. Please relax and slowly open your eyes. Please share your answers. Whatever you scan through the third eye, please go ahead and share it in the Zoom chat on the YouTube comments. Please take a few moments and share your answers now. Please take a few minutes and share whatever you saw through the third eye. I'll be projecting the image in the next few seconds. Quickly share your answers. We will be moving on to the next segment. Yes, now I'm projecting the image. You can see here, this is the color that was projected. So everyone can see the color that was projected on the screen. So this is what was projected for everyone to scan through the third eye. So now we'll be moving on to the next session. So sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. We will be listening to the revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us listen to Swamiji about a very powerful truth. Sit in a meditative state. Sit in the Upanishad space, which is the space of listening with the Master, with the Guru. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sit in the intense listening space. Let us listen to Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, now.
Here the sutra which Shiva says, look lovingly at some object. Do not go to another object. Here in the middle of the object, let the blessing happen to you. You see, you do not even have to choose a deity. You can choose anything with which you feel connected. If it is Coca-Cola bottle, okay. But the problem is, with Coca-Cola bottle, you will have only lust, not love. When you see that bottle, you will think only what I can get out of it. Understand? Looking with love and looking with lust are two different things. When you see a beautiful man or woman, when you look, you only look what I can get out of that person. Then it is looking with lust, not with love. Love means what I can add to that person. What way I can be of some help to that person. If you decide or think of adding something, then it's looking with love. The moment you see and you start calculating what I can get out of that person, it is looking with lust. Understand, looking with love, looking with lust, two different things. Here Mahadeva says, not only two different things, diametrically opposite. Diametrically opposite. Here Mahadeva says, look lovingly at some object. If you use the divine objects, it is lot more easy, because the possibility of lust is less. Possibility of love is more. From the young age you are taught to look with a love and respect. So it is easy to connect. It is easy to relate. Have any one deity or the photograph of the God or Guru. Try to look with a deep love without moving to the other object. Understand? That is the main. That is the basic thing. Do not move to the other object. The moment you start jumping to the other object, you are tired of this object. The love has disappeared. Understand? As long as love is there, that object is unique, not number. Not number. For example, if you are just a worker, maybe a clerk or a attendant, just a clerk in the office, if you die, nothing will stop. Somebody else will come, replace you. The job will continue, life will continue. You are just an utility, number, figure, that's all. But if somebody is in love with that same clerk, if that clerk dies, that person will never be again the same. Wherever you are just a number, even if you die, that mechanism will not suffer. Wherever you are in love with some object or person or somebody is in love with you, you become unique. Naturally, your death cannot be replaced. That person will miss you. That person's life will never be the same again. Love makes things unique. Love makes things unique. The other day, we were having an energizing ceremony here in the temple. All the Swamis, all of us are sitting and chatting before preparing for the ceremony. One disciple, she asked me, Swamiji, every day you are seeing us, all our mistakes, confusions, are you not bored by us? It was a very honest question. Because they know, sometime I tell them, do some new mistake, I will be entertained. Not the same mistakes. Because even to commit new mistakes, you need intelligence. She was asking that, don't you feel bored? I told, just because of my very love, I feel everybody is unique. Understand, I do not look upon the devotees or disciples as number. It is unique. That is why with so much of patience, I continue to work with everybody. If it is just a number, forget about it. Next person will do the work. Over. Devotees or disciples are not number for me. Because of my love for them, they are unique. Everybody is unique. Of course, I never miss anybody just because of complete fulfillment. But otherwise, everybody adds something. Everybody is welcomed, is expected, is needed, is wanted, is required to be here. Every individual is unique. Same way, when you are in love with the Master, he is needed, he is unique. When that love is not there, one more Swami, we can go to the other Ananda. What is there? If you just type only Nithyananda, at least 200,000 websites are opening. Just Nithyananda. If you type Swami Nithyananda, I don't know how many million websites will open. And if he is not, then some other Swami, that's all. If you are a number, you can be replaced. If the love, element of love comes to play between you and the other person, you are no more a number. You are unique being, irreplaceable, unique being. Love adds life even to the person. With love, the person is a spirit, life. Without love, the person is reduced to a thing, utility. Without love, when you look at somebody, a beautiful man or woman, and planning for what I can get out of that person, you are reducing him to a thing, not as a being, as a spirit. Only when you look at that person with a love, he is a spirit, he is a living being. When that love is not there, he is a thing. That is why whenever people look at you with a lustful eyes, you feel repulsive. It looks ugly. You just cover yourself. You just hide yourself. You want to move out of that place. Whenever somebody looks at you with a deep love, you just feel like being around that person continuously. Even if you get only one glimpse, one eye contact with him, you will be waiting for it. You will be just waiting for that one contact. Just waiting for that one glimpse, one look. It's a love which adds value to the uniqueness. There's another one small incident happened. I was traveling, I don't know which place, maybe around the area of Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra. There was one small tree, and under the tree the 3 bricks which is used for construction is kept with turmeric powder applied on it and some puja being done. Usually in the evening time when I rest, I'll search for some brick for the head to keep the head and lie down. I saw that area, nobody was there, just the 3 bricks were there. And I do not know that it was being worshipped by some villager as a deity. And I just picked up that brick and put it for my head and lie down. And really, in 10 minutes, one village guy, elderly person, is running towards me. His house was maybe 1 mile away. He ran towards me, and when he came near me, he understood I am a sadhu. Because I was a sadhu, he did not beat me. He told, "Do you know, this is Shiva, I worship. He appeared in my dream and told that you are lying on him." Truth, really. Understand? So that's why I came here. And he brought a small pillow. That's another one beautiful thing. He brought a pillow. Lie down on this pillow and leave him there. Put that murti back. From 1 mile, he was lying down in his home. He says, "I had a dream. Shiva told me that one sadhu is lying on me. Take the..." And he brought the pillow and told me to put the brick the other side. We don't know who all are having connection to what all. Just this deep love for that ordinary brick, which is used for construction, can create a telepathy power in him. Understand? I read an article. American Army is trying to develop telepathy power to use during the war times. They are doing some research and development to use this telepathy, sending message through the mind. Understand? Ordinary villager, just his love for a brick. Of course, I'm afraid to use the word brick again now. He may get a... I don't think he is dead. Only that elderly lady was dead. I don't think he is dead because I never tried to trace him also. Anyhow, just simple love to the ordinary looking brick can create such a deep telepathy connection between him and Mahadeva. Then understand, between him and Shiva, this ordinary brick is acting like a cell phone. You can't imagine the way in which that guy ran towards me and the way in which he was shouting at me. Just because I'm a sadhu, he left me. Otherwise, I would have had the puja. The puja from him. Just I want all of you to understand the power of love, the power of simple love. It was a simple love. And actually during British time, all the milestones in the Indian highway used to be yellow painted. There was a big problem because from next day all the local villagers started worshipping all the milestones. No, really. Then they changed the color and changed it to green paint. Because for Indian villages, nothing is needed. Just a clear some shape is enough. Everything is God for us. Everything is God for us. Here the sutra, which Shiva says, look lovingly at some object. Do not go to another object. Here in the middle of the object, let the blessing happen to you. You see, you do not even have to choose a deity. You can choose anything with which you feel connected. If it is Coca-Cola bottle, okay. But the problem is, with Coca-Cola bottle, you will have only lust, not love. When you see that bottle, you will think only what I can get out of it. Understand? Looking with love and looking with lust are two different things. When you see a beautiful man or woman, when you look, you only look what I can get out of that person. Then it is looking with lust, not with love. Love means what I can add to that person. What way I can be of some help to that person. If you decide or think of adding something, then it's looking with love. The moment you see and you start calculating what I can get out of that person, it is looking with lust. Understand, looking with love, looking with lust, two different things. Here Mahadeva says, not only two different things, diametrically opposite. Diametrically opposite. Here Mahadeva says, look lovingly at some object. If you use the divine objects, it is lot more easy because the possibility of lust is less. Possibility of love is more. From the young age you are taught to look with a love and respect. So it is easy to connect. It is easy to relate. Have any one deity or the photograph of the God or Guru. Try to look with a deep love without moving to the other object. Understand? That is the main. That is the basic thing. Do not move to the other object. The moment you start jumping to the other object, you are tired of this object. The love has disappeared. Understand? As long as love is there, that object is unique, not number. Not number. For example, if you are just a worker, maybe a clerk or a attendant, just a clerk in the office, if you die, nothing will stop. Somebody else will come, replace you. The job will continue, life will continue. You are just an utility, number. When you are in deeply love, you will see the uniqueness of the truth. And everything will become alive, reality to you. And you will see every step you take in your life feels ecstatic, feels joyful. Love can create such a deep connection, and it can open up many dimensions in you. It can awaken many possibilities in you. One great Siddha is Narayana Swami. Even now he is alive. He was living in my hometown. More than 12 years I had the opportunity to be around him. Never ate or drank anything. The possibility to get energy directly from the sun rays. See what plants do, your body can do. What birds do can happen to your body. The possibility exists. You need to remind your cells. You need to remind your system about the possibility. I am telling all these things to insist, to give you the courage that the possibility exists. I tell you, the same way the possibility for enlightenment exists in you. Remind your cells, remind your senses, remind your system, you can radiate enlightenment. Reminding your system that you can radiate enlightenment is what I call meditation, tapas. Just reminding you, reminding your own self, as on now, only your mind knows you can become enlightened. It should sink in you, your blood, your bones, your muscles, your whole being, every pore should know that you can radiate enlightenment. That is what I call seeking. The seeking will completely purify your being. When your whole being knows you can radiate, teaching your whole being you can radiate is what I call tapas, meditation. When your whole being knows you can radiate, you simply start radiating, that's all. You simply start radiating. Only the one who is capable of listening to pure dharma and find trust in it, and through right contact releases the baggage of karma and attains the higher consciousness. One more thing he says, only one who is capable of listening to pure dharma and find trust in it, means feeling connected to it. If you are sitting here and if you are able to listen everything without prejudice, and if you are feeling really connected to whatever words I am saying, if you feel whatever this guy is talking, it sounds good, it really sounds great, I think I am able to connect with it. If you feel that, 66% of work is done. Because Mahavira says three things: capable of listening to pure dharma, finding trust in it, and expressing through right contact. In these three, you have already done two. 66% of work is over. And the other 33, you don't even have to do. Just maintain that feeling connection, feeling connected to these teachings. Simply these words will work on you. Feeling connected is the bridge. Feeling connected is like a bridge. See, one side enlightened being, other side the human being who is ready for enlightenment, and feeling connected is the bridge. Here Mahavir says, one who is capable of listening to pure dharma means seeker is one side. Finding trust in it, feeling connected, that is the bridge. And naturally the other side, enlightened being, his energy passes through this bridge to your being and works on you. Listening to the truth and feeling connected. See, many times people clap their hands during the lecture if they feel what they are thinking is expressed by the speaker. If they listen exactly what they want to listen, they feel like clapping. They acknowledge to the speaker, yes, this is what exactly we want to listen, and we are listening. Means they feel connected to what the speaker is expressing. So now, if you are capable of listening to pure Dharma, means understand, the capacity to listen the pure Dharma does not mean only having ears, only not being deaf. No. Being here without prejudice, there are many prejudices which can come. So many kinds of prejudices, possibility is there, and without prejudices. And if you feel connected to whatever you are listening, 66% of work is done. And the last thing, naturally, through right contact, releases the baggage of karma. Please understand, when you start living these great truths, in Sanskrit we have a word, nivritti, pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti means acquiring more and more karmas. Nivritti means going towards the unclutched space. If you just listen to the truth and go to the space of unclutching the pure energy, that is called nivritti. This very listening and feeling connected is more than sufficient to lead you towards nivritti. Let you feel deeply connected with these words. Let these words work on you and give you the strong experience of the ultimate.
Let me try to share few ideas, few truths, which really gave the superconscious experience of the ultimate awakening in my inner space. Yoga, the continuous happening. We need to understand the word continuous happening. Yoga is not something like just a physical postures, or you achieve a certain goal, or you experience something and it ends there. No. When Patanjali says yoga chitta vritti nirodha, yoga is cessation of the mind, it doesn't mean yoga ends the cessation of the mind. I can say yoga begins, yoga starts where the mind ends. Yoga never begins, yoga never ends, it can only start. It is a continuous happening. Maybe if you understand these few truths, you will be able to understand the word continuous happening in a very strong way. Whatever is happening is auspicious. Please understand this truth. Whatever is happening is auspicious. Now my teacher used to say this is the first truth. To understand the yoga is the continuous happening. First truth. Whatever is happening is auspicious. Whatever you may think is inauspicious. What we may think is inauspicious, losing wealth, or losing our health, losing the life. All these things we usually think is inauspicious. Please understand, if you look at the life in a broad way, with a deeper understanding, whatever is happening is adding something to us, is adding some understanding, some experience, some richness to us. If you take the whole life as a journey, whatever is happening is adding something to us. Any experience, whether what you label, whether good or bad, anything happening adds to your being something, adds to your inner space some juice. Some way you are more than what you were. Continuously, anything happens, adds to you. When something is getting added, naturally it can be only auspicious. Anything happens to our inner space, whether it is birth or death, it adds maturity.
Let us now enter into the internalization process. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Get ready to internalize the truths that we have received from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism now. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. This is the technique from sound to silence. The first step you need to do is first let you look into yourself for 5 minutes and try to pen down, not for anybody else's sake, but for yourself, just for your own sake. You don't need to show this to anyone else. Later, you can destroy this paper so no one else gets to see that. Pen down in how many major ways you are uttering the words knowingly you can't be cornered, or knowingly you can't stand up for it. Let you take few minutes to accept, to burst all the balloons which you are having in your inner space, which are ugly, dirty, cancerous growths. Touch all of them and poke them all and let them leave you. Let the pus come out of your system. For example, you know you should avoid sweets, but you quietly walk to the kitchen at night and have a snack anyways. No one is watching, so what's going to happen? So this is one such thing. Let us begin this process now. Please take the next 5 minutes and pen down these things. Please begin. Please write it down. Penning down is not, just remembering that is not enough. Write them down in detail, whatever you remember. Writing is very important. Please begin now. Yes. Now, let us move on to the next step. Second step, which is visualizing some word, then staying with the feeling of the word, then relaxing even from seeing. Even to do this technique, honestly, you need to understand how many ways you associated life around every word. It may be painful, it may be little suffering. It's okay. Go through that. See the truth, at least let you know. After all, no need for anybody else to know. Let you know at least yourself, let yourself know about it. Even if it is painful, look at it. Do not avoid just because it is pain. Wonderful chance to look at yourself into yourself. This is a really powerful way to detox your inner space as well. Just for an example, visualize LOVE, love. Stay with the feeling of love and slowly relax. Next, visualize the other emotion. Do not do it fast, do it very slowly in a calm, relaxed way. Visualize it, experience it, feel it for each and every emotion, and just let it relax. Please begin this process now. You're going to be doing this as well for the next 5 minutes. Please begin now. Now, awaken the extraordinary in you. Siddha Ushma Samadhika. Siddha Ushma Samadhika. Meaning, during the cold, during the heat, during the joy, during the dukkha, meaning the pain, being equal. You are supposed to be like Paramashiva, who does not leave a footprint in the inner space. That is what this technique is for. Let us now enter into the power manifestation. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and get ready to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. After the intense session, we are going to be looking at another color now. Please close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize Swamiji, Paramashiva in your inner space. Put your eye bands on. Please close your eyes, everyone. Put your eye bands on and let us begin the power manifestation now. Just request Swamiji to show whatever is there in front of you on the screen. Just request Swamiji, Paramashiva, to show you whatever is there. Please close your eyes and let us begin the power manifestation now. I'm going to be projecting the image, so please keep your eyes closed. Please keep your eyes closed now. I'm projecting the image. Please begin the power manifestation for the next 2 minutes. Let us continue to manifest the power with the third eye blindfold reading.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now, please relax. Open your eyes. Please relax and open your eyes now. Please share whatever it is that you see, you saw through the third eye when you manifested the power of the third eye reading. Whatever color you saw, please go ahead and put in the Zoom chat. I'm going to be projecting the image for us to see and verify in a few moments now. Please go ahead and share whatever you saw through the third eye. Marchunyu, Sri Ananda Chandrabanu, Gabriel Larson. Please go ahead and share. Take the next few seconds to share. Yes, now I'm going to be projecting the image here. This was the image that I projected. So please verify. Okay, that's wonderful, Aya. So Raz Gabriel has seen the yellow color. That's wonderful, Aya. Really good. Perfect. You can continue to manifest the power, so you'll manifest more and more. That's really wonderful, Aya. So let's continue on to the next segment now. Beautiful, beautiful. Really good. Yes. Let us now continue on to the next segment where we are going to be receiving the further revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Get ready. Sit in that space of listening. Sit in a space of complete listening and awareness. Let us now enter into the process and listen to the further revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Establish yourself in that space of listening. Listening is very important for us to imbibe and receive the truths that are being revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. We are going to be receiving the revelations about the Kundalini currents now from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please keep your eyes open, your back straight in a space of complete listening. Let us now enter into the revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Listen carefully. Whatever intention you have that you want to become, that is you. Other than that, any psychological, physiological, neurological experience, perception you go through is not you. If you feel depressed about your body and your mind and about yourself, or if you feel excited, elated about your body, your mind and about you, whether depression or excitement, nothing is you. Nothing is you. When Arunagiri Yogeshwara shared these words with me, the way it entered into my system, the way it became part of my cognition, the way it became part of my reality, from that day, never physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs can bind me in any way. Listen to this truth and contemplate on it. I'll support you to experience that as reality. I still remember you are sitting in this very posture, Sukhasana, having hand on my shoulder, and said the exact words uttered in Tamil. மெயின் நினைவாலோ உயிர் நினைவாலோ மூளையாலோ உணர்பவை உள்ளது அல்ல. I know for sure, even if you are a Tamilian, you can't understand these lines because it is classical Tamil. I asked him, then what is me? He put the next question, what do you want to become? Small boy. I just stretched my chest in a wide way, put both my hands on the hip and said, Sadashiva. Whatever I heard from the temple lectures, satsangs, pravachans, books, that is what I know as ultimate. So I put both my hands on the hip and said, looking into his both eyes, said, Sadashiva. And already his hand was on my shoulder. The one more reason I put both my hands on my hip, I just want to give him more space so that he will not take his hands off. His hands will rest comfortably on my shoulder. I was so much in love with him, I will not miss a single chance to have his touch. Whether he touches me or I get a chance to touch him. Already his hand was on my shoulder. He said, you are that. It was so clear, I can see. It's directly from his third eye to my third eye. There was no questions, doubts after that. He himself explained. Your intention is the only living mechanism in you. ஆஞ்ஞையே உனக்குள் இருக்கும் உயிர், ஆஞ்ஞையே உனக்குள் இருக்கும் கடவுள்,
அதுவன்றி வேறொன்றும் உன்னுள் உயிர்த்திருப்பதில்லை என்பதனால் உயிர்த்திருக்காத ஒன்று உயிருக்கு உபத்திரவம் தர இயலாது. Means your intention only is you, your intention, what you want to be is only God in you. Your intention is the only living mechanism in you. Other than your intention, everything else is matter in you. Because of that, the matter cannot disturb your intention, which is you. You cannot be controlled, affected by the matters in you. Whatever liberates you can't be called as thought currents. That is Kundalini current. Every Kundalini current make your whole system as bliss pot. Your whole blood, bone marrow, everything becomes such beautiful bliss overflow. What you strongly believe inside you as your fundamental right. Listen, all of us strongly believe some things as our fundamental right. That freedom should not be touched, because I go through whatever I go through which I don't want in my life just for that one thing. So all of you look into what do you think as your fundamental right. Listen, what you feel, what you believe as your fundamental right, that plays a major role. Because when you are alone, you boil down only to your what do you think as your fundamental right. A man who thinks, I tolerate all this just for the sake of money, who thinks money is his fundamental pleasure, fundamental right, naturally he will become rich. He will be working only towards wealth and he will become rich. But he will not be fulfilled. Please understand, whatever you think as your fundamental right, you equate that and your life. You are ready to bargain with your life to gain that. Sometime yes from girlfriend, sometime yes from a business proposal, sometime yes for pleasure. Whatever you equate as your fundamental right in your life, you will get that, no doubt. But be very clear, you will never be fulfilled by that, because actually your fundamental right is to build the bliss chemistry in you. Anything other than that, you will feel you have been cheated or you wasted your life on it. There are so many things in your life which you don't like, you do it just for the sake of what you think as the fundamental pleasure of your life. Anything you think as your fundamental right, for which you go through whatever you go through in your life, whether it's money, name and fame, relationships, pleasure, you will get that. But by that very thing which you equated your life to, you will feel cheated by that. No pleasure, no money, no power, no girlfriend, even if it's Miss Universe or Miss Cosmos or Mr. Cosmos, no one can equate your life. Understand? Your fundamental right is building your own bliss chemistry, where you are independently able to fall into the joy and bliss just by your intention, your will. Ability to fall into the bliss chemistry just by your will, independent of anything else, is your fundamental right. Every child should be taught this is your fundamental right. I'll just connect and tell you clearly. First thought current I gave you is, you are your intention, nothing else. Neither physiological nor psychological or neurological experiences are you. You are beyond all of that. Now listen to this thought current. Everything your life is made of is your very expression. Listen, everything your life is made of is your very expression, experientially playing with them, changing them, altering them, manipulating them is powers, siddhis. Understanding, no need to play with any of this, you are beyond, and going beyond is enlightenment. Listen now. Listen now. Now what I said is pure science. Mahadeva gives a very powerful practical methodology to experientially realize this statement. The statement which I uttered now is a sutra, pure science. Whatever you see in your life, including the walls of this hall and me sitting in front of you, this throne, your chair, the people sitting around you, everything is made of a material which is from inside you. You can alter, manipulate, extend, reduce, change everything as you want. Please understand. Everything you see in your life is made out of a stuff which comes from your very self. The wax, the material in which your waking state is made and your dream state is made, that material is from you, inside you, just like cobweb. It's from you, the material is manifested. Listen. Listen. how this can become our realization. How this can become our realization. This thought current now which I said is a pure science. Now Mahadeva comes next to applied science. How to make that into reality for you and how to use that in your day-to-day life. It's a very beautiful revelation. Listen. Mahadeva says, early morning, the period of Brahma Muhurta, where the so-called reality, waking state has not become 100% real for you, and the dream state has not yet become 100% dream state for you, where you are just moving in between. Brahma Muhurta, morning 4:30 to 6, where your inner space, some moments is in waking state, some moments in the dream state. Make use of that time to infuse some ideas into your system. Listen. For example, you are feeling life around you and inside you is very poor. You are not having enough resources. You want wealth. Try to play early morning, that 4:30 to 6, infusing yourself with the idea, let me manifest wealth. Your visualization should be more towards wealth, not towards moving away from poverty. Please understand, if you say, let me move out of poverty, you will be all the time visualizing poverty. No. Move towards wealth. Visualizing wealth. The first thing will happen when you consciously play with your Brahma Muhurta consciousness. That is a unique consciousness. That's a unique time and space where you are neither fully awake, nor fully sleeping, nor fully dreaming. You are like a original material out of which you are made is available for alteration, transformation, manipulation. The material out of which you are made is available to yourself at that moment. Just few days from today to next Sunday, this 1 week, every morning, this Brahma Muhurta time, try to play with your consciousness. I gave you the example of money because that is the biggest problem everyone has. Whether you have or don't have, you have a problem. If you don't have some type of problem, if you have some type of problem, you can work on even your health. You can work on your relationships. You can work on your fulfillment, feeling alone, empty, lonely, on anything you can work. Try to visualize what you want to manifest. It will not take more than 3 or 4 days for you to realize, actually you are setting the trend and thought current. You are setting the trend and thought current of what you want to express in that Brahma Muhurta time. Sleeping during that time means wasting your life. do not entertain. Please listen. Do not entertain the thought currents which are not directly conducive for your life at those moments. Because whatever you entertain during that time will become part of you. Now play with this thought current, this Kundalini thought current. The first realization you will have is your whole life is not solid as you think. It is just liquid or semi-solid. It is liquid or semi-solid. You can manipulate it. You can manifest it. You can play around with it. Understanding this thought current is too important. Your physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you. Means, whether you feel sexually aroused or frightened and shrinking, or filled with the excitement of that future victory, or shaken by the fear of future failure, all these are not you, but the material space, stage on which all this dance is performed, that stage is you. The muscles on which this memory dances is you. The biology on which this biomemory jumps is you. Then you should know, why are you allowing this stupid biomemory and stupid muscle memory in your biology and your muscles? Because your God particle need to strongly remember, it is not particle, it is God. God particle is all the time try to be particle. It need to know you are God, not particle. Understand the stage, the space where the neurological, physiological, psychological ups and downs happen. The stage, the space is you. Purpose is to remind your space of God. Please listen. You are not God particle, you are God. You are not Aham, but you are Sadashivoham. Understand? Knowing this thought current is opening your inner guru to yourself. Then even getting terrorized by the fear of death, or aroused with a sex or desire, excited about the future success, frightened about the future failure, all this also you will start seeing, why am I allowing this to happen in my muscles, in my biology? You will understand every change, every physiological, psychological, neurological ups and down, comes with a great message. Tattvamasi, you are that. Tattvamasi, you are that. Tattvamasi, you are that. This is what I call perpetual completion. Sahaja Samadhi. My physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not me, but the muscles and biology in which all these are happening is me. So, why am I allowing all this to happen in me? Because they come with a message, I am that. They come with the message, you are that. They come with the message, I am God, not particle. Let this become your subject for Vakyartha Sadas, cherishing, thinking, feeling, internalizing, internalizing. You will see even a small needle piercing your body by mistake, or you go on getting into a fight unnecessarily. Everything leads to this one reminder, Sadashivoham, 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 Sadashivoham. The moment you start remembering, you may not need the reminders. The moment you wake up, you may not need the alarm clock. So, the moment you remember Sadashivoham, the physiological, neurological, psychological ups and downs will automatically stop, even if you don't do anything to stop them. Because they served their purpose. They finished their job. Every fear stroke comes with a message. Remember you. Every desire comes with a message. Get back to you. Internalizing this thought current will put you in perpetual completion, Sahaja Samadhi. Only when the seeking enters, the life itself starts in you. Till then, whatever you may have may be style, but not life. Understand? Maybe style, but not life. Don't call that as lifestyle. Seeking integrates you. Seeking evolves you. Seeking awakens you. Seeking aligns who you are to yourself. I tell you, till the seeking starts, even you will not experience what you call as you. I know the stupid human beings who think they are rich by having only money. Understand? Poor are those who have only money. Uneducated are those who are educated only in schools. Seeking sets the right standard, right expectation about life. All these words have no meaning till seeking enters into you. Till you start questioning your very existence. Till you start analyzing genesis of your identity. Till you start looking. Please understand, I am not saying till you find answers. No. Because seeking can never find answer. It can only find experience. A seeking, please understand, seeker never finds answers. He finds only experience. Seeking actually awakens the seeker to his original state. Seeker never finds answer. He only finds his nature. Sadashivatva. Till seeking penetrates your thinking system, till seeking becomes an important component of your cognition, life has not started in you. Life starts when seeking becomes your cognition. When the seeking becomes your cognition, everything becomes sweet. Thinking, feeling, working, living, loving, caring, even fighting. Now everything becomes juicy. Because you have a purpose, you have a reason, you are needed. Look into this important pattern in which all of you are stuck. All of you are constantly comparing the lifestyle and thought current which develops after seeking. It's plus and minus, and the lifestyle before the seeking, and it's plus and minus. If you are doing that, you are stupid. Then you are comparing like a adults' lives plus and minus and kids' lives plus and minus. Yes, surely kids' life has some plus which adults' life does not have, but that does not mean you can remain as kid forever. That is a disease. That is sickness. That is immaturity. Being childlike is different. Being childish is different. You are trying to be childish and you think your childishness should be celebrated as cute. No. No.
Let us now enter into the internalization exercise. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Chant the Mahavakya and get ready to do the internalization exercise for the Kundalini current, the session that we just received from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The first thought current, you are your intentions to be. This is the first thought current revealed by Swamiji. The second thought current is, I am blissful because I am Mahadeva, supreme consciousness. The third thought current, everything your life is made of is your expression. Next, you are the space in which all ups and downs happen. The fifth is, seeking is not alternative lifestyle, but native lifestyle to keep in altar. The next, we are going to be doing a small exercise. Please get ready. Pick up your paper and pens. Declare what you want to be. Now, make the decision of what you want to be in your life. Declare your purpose, your intention to be. For example, I want to be Paramashiva. I want to be a teacher. These are your declarations. So make that declaration. With will persistence, make this declaration and let us begin this process. Please begin now. For the next 2 minutes, please do this. Now, the next step, which is to meditate on which psychological, physiological, neurological ups and downs experiences are preventing you to be what you want to be. Meditating on this, you will see such transformation. Please begin this now. Now, please relax. Let us enter into the power manifestation. Before that, just stop cursing and sit and think, contemplate. Swamiji said, me and my life, everything around me, inside me, I am manifesting that material, that stuff. I, if I see love, if I see anger, if I see frustration, if I see enmity, if I see friendliness, everything I see in my life, I perceive in my life, I experience in my life, all that is manifested from me. Experience this. Let us now enter into the power manifestation in this cognition. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Paramashiva, Swamiji in your inner space. Chant the Mahavakya. Get ready to manifest the powers now. Keep your eyes closed. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Let us now enter into the power manifestation. This is the final power manifestation for today. I'm going to be projecting the image now. In the next few seconds, please keep your eyes closed. Do not open your eyes. Yes, now the image is being projected. Please keep your eyes closed. Just request Swamiji to show whatever is being projected in the third eye and begin the power manifestation for the next 2 more minutes.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्.
Now, please verify the manifestation that has happened. Please take a few moments to quickly verify the manifestation. Please post your answers in the Zoom chat for whatever it is that you saw through the third eye during the manifestation. Now let us verify the manifestation that has happened. So this is what was projected. So please see and verify the result of the manifestation. Please take a few minutes to verify whatever you have manifested. Yes, now with this, we come to the end of today's Paramashivoham program. We come to the end of today's Paramashivoham program. I thank all the participants who are here with us on the Zoom and everyone on the YouTube as well. Thank you so much for joining with us. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukar Pranamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everyone. Nithyananda. Let us join back tomorrow morning for the first session, which is the Prathama Vinyasa Krama and the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama Yoga. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham. Om Nitya.